Hi, this is going to be a really quick message because I'm making food right now. I'm making arepas. They're on the stove. I was just checking them and I don't want to burn them. But anyway, as I was making these arepas, I was forming them. I was like rolling the dough around in my hands and flattening it out. And I was thinking about how we are all light beings by default. Like, you don't actually have to, like, try to be a light being. And therefore, I guess, you don't really have to try to do light work. It's just, like, in you. But I would say that there's, like, a conscious activation of it that brings it to your consciousness. So, yeah, and I mean that knowing came to me because, like, we're all on Earth circling around the sun, and so by default we're all light beings, right? But then the light work part, I think, is consciously working with the light, right? So light being is a default, but doing light work is the conscious manifestation of that. Because although we are all light beings, and we all exist because of the sun, among other things, but the sun is what keeps us alive, right? So we all have that in common. We are all light beings in that way. Some people are, like, asleep to this. A lot of people are asleep to this. And it keeps them out of sync with the universe. And they must go to systems of, like, power that they have made up out of, traumatizing other people and taking their power. And I would say that's more like living in the shadow realms, being, like, taken over by the shadow, which is, like, very, very prominent on the planet right now. Like, right now on the planet, I think we are being called to light work at a more intense rate, at a faster rate. We are being called for that consciousness to activate within us because the shadows are getting bigger and more obvious. And so we need to be open to activating that light worker part of us so that we may illuminate those shadows and see what they have to teach us. It's not necessarily about getting rid of the shadows. It's about balancing them with the light. Because we live in cycles of light and shadow. So that's all for the message today, because I can hear my arepas sizzling and there's no way that I'm going to burn them because I'm so hungry and they're delicious. So that's it. Wow, shorty today. But a deep one.